It stopped me in my tracks. One of my patients, 72 years old, came into my office with tears of joy. She said, "Doctor, for the first time in years, I swept my entire terrace without having to sit down. And all I did was eat one simple fruit every day." You see, muscle loss as we age, what doctors call sarcopenia, can feel like a slow thief stealing your strength. One morning you realize climbing stairs makes you breathless. Carrying a grocery bag feels heavier than it used to. Even getting up from a chair seems harder than it should be. But here's what most people don't know: your muscles are still listening. Even at 60, 70, 80, your body is waiting for a reason to rebuild itself. And sometimes that reason is as simple and as powerful as a piece of fruit sitting right now in your kitchen. It's easy to shrug off the first signs and tell yourself, well, that's just aging. But what you're really feeling is something much more serious. Sarcopenia is the gradual loss of muscle that happens as we age, and it starts earlier than most people think. By the time you're in your 60s or 70s, you may have lost as much as a third of your muscle mass without even realizing it. But muscles aren't just about strength. They're about independence. They help you climb the stairs, carry your groceries, and keep your balance so you don't fall. Weak muscles make even simple daily tasks feel exhausting. And the bad news is that sarcopenia rarely comes alone. It's often joined by diabetes, inflammation, poor circulation, and what doctors call oxidative stress. Tiny rust spots on your cells that make you feel older than you really are. But here's the good news: no matter your age, your muscles can still respond. They're alive. They can still rebuild, heal, and get stronger if you give them the right signals. And some of the most powerful signals come from the most surprising places. Let me tell you about one of my favorite silent heroes, the humble apple. Maria was 72 when she came to see me. She told me even sweeping her kitchen left her out of breath. She thought weakness was just part of getting older. I asked her to try one small change: eat one whole apple every day, skin and all. 2 months later, she came back smiling. "Doctor," she said, "I swept my terrace this week. The whole thing, without stopping, and I wasn't even out of breath." The secret is in the skin of the apple. That's where you find ursolic acid, a natural compound that helps stimulate a hormone in your body called IGF-1, which signals your muscles to repair and grow stronger. Apples are also rich in quercetin, a powerful antioxidant that helps your muscles recover from the everyday wear and tear we all experience as we age. And the fiber in apples, especially pectin, keeps your blood sugar stable. Why does that matter? Because diabetes and muscle loss often go hand in hand. When your blood sugar spikes and crashes, it drains your energy and leaves you feeling weak. Apples help break that vicious cycle so you feel steadier, more energetic, and ready to move. If you want to make the most of your apple, wash it well and eat it with the skin on. Try pairing it with a handful of walnuts, a little yogurt, or some cheese. Chop it into oatmeal or slice it over a salad. And remember, one apple a day won't change your life overnight, but over time it can help your muscles stay stronger, steadier, and more resilient. Now let me tell you about another quiet hero, the avocado. Isabel was 68 when she came to see me, complaining of painful night cramps and fatigue so bad she could barely walk a block without stopping. Instead of more pills, I suggested something much simpler: add just half an avocado to her lunch every day. 3 weeks later, she came back beaming. "Doctor," she said, "I sleep through the night now. No more cramps. And I can walk farther without feeling like my legs are made of lead." Avocado works because it's full of healthy fats, specifically monounsaturated fats that calm the silent inflammation eating away at your muscle fibers. That's not all. Avocado has more potassium per gram than a banana, and potassium is key for helping your muscles contract and relax properly. Without it, you're more likely to get cramps and feel weak. Avocado also contains vitamin E, which protects your muscles from oxidative stress, and magnesium, which helps keep everything running smoothly. It's like giving your muscles a little tune-up. There are so many ways to enjoy avocado. Spread it on whole grain toast with a pinch of salt and pepper. Add slices to a salad or sandwich. Blend it into a smoothie with spinach and milk. Or mash it with a squeeze of lemon for a healthy dip. Half an avocado a day is plenty to get all these benefits without adding too many calories. And it's completely safe for people watching their blood sugar or blood pressure. Next, let me tell you about a fruit most people only think of as dessert tart: cherries. Luis was just 55 when he came to see me, saying his legs felt stiff and heavy and he couldn't sleep through the night anymore. We added 1 small glass of pure tart cherry juice to his evening routine. 3 weeks later, he called me. "Doctor," he said, "I'm sleeping better. And my legs don't hurt when I wake up." Tart cherries are full of anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that fight the low-level inflammation eating away at your strength. They also contain natural melatonin, which helps you sleep better, and sleep is when your body repairs your muscles. Try drinking about 4 ounces of pure unsweetened tart cherry juice after dinner, or sprinkle dried tart cherries into your yogurt, oatmeal, or trail mix. Just be sure to read labels carefully. Look for 100% tart cherry with no added sugar. Then there's one of my personal favorites, the pomegranate. Don Gregorio was 75 and told me he couldn't even tend his small backyard without feeling like his legs were made of lead. I asked him to add half a glass of pure pomegranate juice to his morning routine. 2 months later, he was smiling again. "Doctor," he said, "my legs feel lighter. I can kneel in the garden again. I'm even pruning the roses like I used to." The secret is circulation. Your muscles need oxygen and nutrients to heal, and those only get there if your blood vessels are healthy. Pomegranate boosts a molecule called nitric oxide, which relaxes and opens up your blood vessels, letting your muscles get more of the fuel they need. Better circulation means more stamina, less fatigue, and faster recovery after activity. You can sprinkle fresh pomegranate seeds on your oatmeal or salad, or drink 4 to 6 ounces of pure juice each day. Now I want to remind you of something just as important as any fruit I've mentioned. No single food can do the job alone. Think of these fruits as quiet partners. They give your body the tools it needs. But your muscles still need you to use them. The rule is simple. Use it or lose it. Even gentle activity. Walking around your block, stretching, gardening tells your body that your muscles are still needed. And when you fuel that movement with good food and good rest, your body responds. Consistency is key. 1 apple won't change your life overnight. 1 avocado won't erase years of stiffness. But the daily habit of moving, eating well, and sleeping better, that's how you take back your strength. And please talk to your doctor before making any big changes to your diet or exercise routine, especially if you're on medication. Everyone's body is different, and your doctor can help you make a plan that works safely for you. Your body still wants to work for you. Even now at 60, 70, 80 it can. You just have to meet it halfway. You've just learned how some of nature's simplest gifts, a crisp apple, a creamy avocado, a handful of tart cherries, a spoonful of pomegranate seeds, can quietly, gently help you rebuild what time has taken away. None of these are magic. But together with your effort and your consistency, they can help you climb stairs more easily, walk farther without stopping, even get out of bed without that familiar ache. Every bite you take, every step you choose to walk, every little change you make adds up. It's never too late to start. Even if you feel like you've already lost too much, your muscles are still listening. So try it. Eat that apple today. Slice that avocado tomorrow. Pour yourself a little glass of pomegranate juice. Walk an extra block. And then do it again the next day. Before you know it, you'll feel the difference not just in your body, but in your confidence. And now I'd love to hear from you. Which of these fruits will you try first, and where are you watching from today? Share your answer in the comments below. I'd love to hear your story.